Thank you, Mr. Vigadan. Thank you. இன்னைக்கு என்ன நியூஸ்? பெங்களூரு சொமேட்டோ ஊழியரால் தாக்கப்பட்ட பெண், வைரலான வீடியோ. என்ன நடந்தது சார்? இது எல்லாம் மதுரையில் கூட நடக்குது சார். கேட்டு திறந்து வச்சேன்னு வச்சுக்க, திறந்து வச்சு உள்ளே விட்டேன்னா அவனை அவ்வளோதான் எல்லாமே பண்ணுவானுங்க. ஹலோ மிஸ்டர் ஜஸ்டிஸ் புகழேந்தி and Mr. Justice N. Kribakaran and Mr. Justice Anand Venkateshan. Will you allow your daughter to be stuck like this? Please understand that the culprits, the manager, the transit manager, the delivery boy should be immediately arrested. Mr. Justice, don't think that I am talking too much. What is the use of your three people sitting in Madurai and talking that this young generation is spoiled because of Taskmark Pachari Yoga International Trust? That is fine. Certified that this trust upholds the Constitution of India and endeavors to maintain value in the high judicial order in India. Further certified that this trust crushes mischievous forces, destroying the said value in high judicial order in India. Shri Bhagavan vachah bandhuhu atma atmanah tasya yena atma eva atmana jitah anatmanah tu shatrutve वर्तेत आत्मा शत्रुवत्. Thus it is sarcastically narrated in Bhagavadgita that we should not be the prisoners of fate. If we nourish hatred in our mind, then that hatred will destroy our own self in the first instance. Thus we should endeavor to uphold the value of high judicial order and the Constitution of India. Thus signed by the sole mandate holder, Pachari Yoga International Trust, dated 26th day of January 2020. One High Court observer who can observe this part and record the grievance and immediately suspend and arrest the culprits. I'm ready for that, Mr. Justice Madurai bench. Please wake up, Mr. Madurai bench. Look at the child. Look at the fear in the face. Look at the fear in the face and the eyes. You don't have any judicial sense in avoiding penalty. I'm sorry, Mr. Justice Madurai bench. There is no decorum in the honorable court. You people are either afraid or influence peddled by the Bar Association and Bar Council of Tamil Nadu. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is PITE. This is to certify that Bhagavadgita is the textbook and is the guide for every member of the parliament. In this 21st century, good parliament and a good leader should emerge as a Hindu force towards international gain in value and peace. This is akin to Arjuna's arrow aimed towards the establishment of dharma. Shri Bhagavanu vachah udasinavat asinaha gunaiha yaha na vichalyate gunaha vartanta iti eva yaha avatishtati na ingate. Samadukha sukhaha samaloshtra asmakanchanaha tulya priya apriyaha dhirastulya nindatma samstuti manapamanayoha tulyaha tulyaha mitra aripakshayoha sarvarambha parityagihi gunatitaha sahavusyate. In this sloka, the words udasinavat asinaha means being neutrally situated. The words gunaiha yaha na vichalyate means not being agitated by the qualities of the modes of nature. The modes of nature include the behavior. The words avatishtati na ingahe means not situated in flickering mind. The words samadukha sukhaha means equally between distress and happiness. The words samaloshtra asmakanchanaha means a lump of earth, stone and gold. The words tulyaha priya apriyaha means equally disposed between desire and undesirable. The words manapamanayoha means equally disposed between friend and enemy. The words tulyaha tulyaha mitra aripakshayoha means equally situated between friend and enemy. The words sarva arambha parityagihi means endeavor to renounce the material modes of nature. With these qualities in mind, every parliamentarian and the leader should follow constitutional path of neutrality to perform duty towards the common man. Hello, my dear friend. Hello, my dear parliamentarian. The sole mandate holder of this trust remains to be an Arjuna to shoot arrows on the devils of black money, black wealth, illegality, influence peddling, lethargy and languor. As per the guidelines of the Constitution of India and the postulations of Dharma, hence signed by the sole mandate holder, Pachari, for Pachari Yoga International Trust, thus certified this 29th day of March 2020. And be true to your job and save your children first. Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Justice. Pugarindi, Mr. Justice N. Kirubagaran and Mr. Justice Anand Venkatesh, who speak too much about the present generation being spoiled. Thank you. I'm sorry for that in yoga. I'm sorry for that in Bhagavadgita. Pita aham masya jagatah matah dataha vedyam pavitram omkaram Ruksamayajuhuye vachah. This means that the judge is the father, judge is the mother, judge is the thata. Thata means the owner of the master of 6 moving organs, working parts, eyes, tongue, who speak nonsense, eyes, who develop some courage to commit such crimes. Bhagavadgita says that you are the Omkara. You will destroy the evil force. Bhagavadgita says that you are the medicine or drug for the evil. Please, I will recite one more Bhagavad Gita slokam to you, Mr. Gatihi Bhartaha Prabhuha Sakshi Nivasaha Saranam Suhrut Prabhavaha Pralayaha Sthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. Gatihi means you are the last surrender for the public. Bhartaha. Bhartaha means you are the right person to take action on the culprit. You are the right person to take the stringent action. on the assaulters of your children. This girl is the child, not child of the nation, your child. And then if you are not taking any action on this child, and if you are not appointing any High Court observer, grievance redressal commissioner, it is a waste. I think you can just go out, resign and go out in shame, Mr. Justice. I think I am not taking too much of the reason in Bhagavadgita to ask such prayer. Gatihi Bhartaha Prabhuha Sakshini Vachaha Sharanam Suhrut Prabhavaha Pralayaha Sthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. That is the description of a judge in the High Court, at least. Please save your child, Mr. Justice, before you take your salary this month. Thank you and thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you, Mr. And I'm happy to disturb you in Bhagavad Gita and Yoga. Thank you, Mr. Justice. Thank you, Mr. Justice. Have a nice day. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is right. This is to certify that this trust cares for the welfare of the learned judges. This trust endeavors to serve learned judges in propagation of Bhagavad Gita and Yoga. Shri Bhagavan Vachah Prakasham Jaha Pravurtam Jaha Mohameva Jaha Pandava Nadveshti Sampravurtani Nanivurtani Kanchati Udasinavad Asinaha Gunaiha Yahana Vichalyate Gunaha Vartante iti eva yaha avatishtati na ingate Sukha Dukkha Samaha Samaloshtra Asmakanchanaha Tulya Priya Apriyaha Dhirastulya Nindatma Samstuti Manapamanayoha Mitra Aripakshayoha Sarvaramba Parityagi Gunatitaha Saha Uchyate Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is right. This is to certify that Bhagavadgita and yoga will neutralize evil forces threatening good governance in this 21st century. This is also to certify that Bhagavad Gita offers yoga, meditation, and recitation as a powerful tool to boost value in Modi's Swachh Bharat towards performance of one's duty irrespective of gain or loss. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is PITE. This video is presented under Article 19 and 21 of South Constitution of India to improve understanding of rioters in India involving vandalism and destruction of property. This trust calls on the rioters to stop vandalism and destruction of property in their own safety. And this trust definitely cautions political parties involving in narcissism, influence peddling on gullible youth force, who in turn succumb to suits for damages in the next 10 years. These suits for damages kills the youth force for future years in the trial court. Thus certified this 11th day of March 2020 for Pachari Yoga International Trust. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is PITE. It is unfortunate these years that Indian judges do not use their observation and opinion in delivery of judgment. They hear arguments from both sides and jump like a cat on wall, and I am sorry for that in yoga. This is so because a judge delivers judgments in favor of petitioner in the morning and in favor of the respondent in the evening in similar hypothetical cases due to pressure on them. It is pertinent to recognize the following: judge, advocate, and judicial officials are public servants and fail to cross efficiency bar after the age of 50 years due to health insufficiency and constitutional insufficiency. Judges sit in cramped seat for 30 years. His nerves are kinked, his bone joints are stuck, movement of blood and the pulse is impaired. His hearing gets choked, his heart becomes weak, and he lives on drugs and medication every day. As a judge suffers a balance of mind, supervision, accountability, and incapacity. The advocates peddle their influence to trespass the dignity of the court and of the judge. A middleman play the game of narcissism in the registry and on the bench. The judge develops a false ego to accuse bench fixing, only to lose judicial opportunity and judicial placement. I am sorry for that in yoga. Thus certified this 14th day of March 2020 by the sole mandate holder Surendranath Pachari for Pachari Yoga International Trust.